Knights in their first year go all the way to the Stanley Cup final, and with two of your players that you watched here, or one that you hope to watch here for many, many years. So that's life. I get why Wild fans are frustrated, but I also get why they watch the team.
Yeah.
After the dog days of summers when you're, stuck listening to podcasts about Traverse City, it's nice to actually see guys on the ice that you like and respect and are entertained by go out and perform.
Is there any hockey news or are there any hockey developments you want to discuss? Is there anything you've learned in the last week that we haven't talked about yet?
No. Just, looking forward to seeing these guys. I'm going out to Braemar on Friday to watch them skate, and I'll be doing that a lot next week as well. I'm just getting ready. I met with my editor today to go over a bunch of story ideas. September 13th is the day that the new practice facility will be unveiled to all of us in the media. That'll be a real fun thing to watch. And again, training camp 2 weeks from Thursday.
Wow.
It's fast approaching. Yeah, I mean, especially when you're now entrenched in, if you're a Gophers fan or a Vikings fan, and you now you got football coming, and all of a sudden you get this excitement coming with the Wild and the Timberwolves soon following.
What's the best thing about your job?
I don't know. I mean, I said it last night. I was on that Millennial show that you have with Alex Zappa and Rick and the Flow, and it was fun going over there to Punch Bowl Social to do the show. And I said the best part of my job. I think I talked a lot about travel in the off season and doing it for free. But the best part of my job is getting paid to cover hockey. I'm still amazed that you can make a living out of this, and a job that you genuinely love and get paid doing it. I mean, it's just the coolest thing in the world. And when I'm watching my brother stress his being a partner at a law firm the last 4 days in Atlanta, and giving himself heart attacks over audits that he had to deal with and a lawsuit that he's dealing with, and coming home and being stressed about that. And my stress is like
players mad at you.
Yeah, exactly. Which happens a lot. I got to deal with one tomorrow.
You should be nicer.
So yeah.
That's my advice to you, Michael. You should be nicer.
Yeah, I think that's true. Yeah. So it's I mean that's probably the best part. I mean, but it's getting to go to hockey rinks and traveling and seeing this country and all the stuff that you get to deal with. So, I mean, would you agree with that? I mean, again.
Well, I'm older than you are, and I've become, when I covered baseball, I did it because in part I wanted to do the travel thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I would say that travel no longer is very attractive. Business travel is no longer very attractive to me. It's more of a nuisance than anything else. I think it's important because it's important to, newspapers and real journalistic entities send their people out in the field and go get things firsthand. So I think professionally it's still a desirable thing. Personally, I'd rather be home.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not the same thing. But you're younger than I am, and you're single, and you love hockey, and you haven't been, and you're a beat writer, so you really have to be there to do your job. For me, it's more of a professional than a personal preference at this point.
Yeah, I will say, not to whine about jobs, but man, it's a grind traveling now. Like it used to be so easy, and I used to love it. Now it's just, I don't know if it's something about Minneapolis Airport too. Like security is just getting crazy at this airport.
Minneapolis is bad.
I mean, it is. I don't know if it's just a busier airport now, or if it's the way that they've redesigned the way security is there. But I think it's like there's an immediate stress when you walk in and you just see just throng of people everywhere, and lines that aren't coordinated, that are look like helter skelter. And I don't know what they've done there, or if it again has just become the busiest airport in history, but. Holy mackerel, like it's just, and I don't find this at other airports. I mean, there's so many other airports that it's just such a breeze to get through, and, there's nothing worse than suddenly, maybe it is all the, they're doing all the renovations out front too, but man, you walk into the front of Minneapolis Airport now, and Minneapolis St. Paul, don't be upset with me, to that one Twitter follower I blocked. But, like you look left and you look right and you see thousands of people every time you go in, especially in the morning. The lines are everywhere. They're unorganized. I mean, it's just hundreds of people lined up. I was flying out last, Wednesday, which should be a normal time. And again, it was like an I think a 8:50. No, last Sunday. So an 8:50 flight, which is not super early. And, you look at the TSA pre-check line, and there's got to be 200 and something people on it, and they got one carousel, one security line going. It's
getting bad.
Just, I don't know. So to get back, I mean, like the art of traveling is not as fun as it used to be. It's just so hectic now. Compared to maybe it was just that I was younger and it didn't bother me as much.
No, it's gotten worse.
Yeah, it definitely has gotten worse, and it's not. Trust me, it's not the security. Like I don't want people to all of a sudden like hey, 9/11 happened. This is that's not what I'm talking about. I've been traveling for my 24th hockey season coming up. It just seems to be chaos in the airports now.
It is, and let's face it, the TSA system is designed to catch a really, really stupid terrorist. They ain't going to catch anybody intelligent.
Right.
They're going to catch. They don't look at the right things on the right people anyway. So they ain't doing us much good. They're just hassling us. Let's be honest.
Well, I mean, I'm fine with that, but I also want them like one of them took a lighter of mine like a month ago that they're not supposed to do.
Yeah. That's the thing. It's just random.
The Zuckers just had like a TSA person took their formula, the baby formula.
That's the thing. Well,
like, are you kidding?
So my wife and I will go through security, and in the summer she'll be wearing like a tank top, right? Mm-hmm. And kind of a sheer tank top, and they will like put their hands underneath the band on the tank top. Because they think there's a bomb in the little band of the tank top, not in my laptop, not in, I mean, there's a lot of stupidity. I understand security, but you don't have to be stupid. You don't have to be bad at your job. I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, those are I don't know what they're doing there, but as I said, it's just I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting old and you're tired and it's not as easy catching up. It probably didn't help that I was at the airport like after a Trampled by Turtles concert the night before, so I was already just exhausted.
No, but even when I'm fresh on the airport, it's just a bad process.
Like early flights used to be so simple, and now they're just not.
Worse, I know.
Yeah.
Thanks to Hey, let's introduce the sponsor right after we just complained a lot.
Exactly.
Great. I know. Whizkids.tech is a Minneapolis company that has been sponsoring a few of the shows on the network. We appreciate it. We love working with local companies who get who Michael Russo and Cheryl Reeve and John Krasinski and Roy Smalley and people like that are. They can be your chief technology ally. They help or manage IT services, unified communications, and cloud services. They've been out to our shows, very personable people, very helpful. They have a great help desk system. Check them out at whizkids.tech, whizkids.tech.
Hello, Minnesota sports fans. This is Michael Thanner, founder and CEO of Whizkids. Whizkids is a Minneapolis-based managed IT, hosted VoIP, and cloud services provider. Businesses today require fast response times, skilled support staff, clear communication, and technology recommendations that align with their business goals. At WizKids, we do this each and every day with our clients. When you call into our help desk for support or work with one of our higher-level engineers on a complex issue, you'll find our staff personable and ready to roll up their sleeves to help you solve your technology problems. Reach out to WizKids today to find out how we can help your business meet your technology goals. Visit us online at whizkids.tech. That's whizkids.tech. WizKids, make it happen.
All right, I think some Twitter questions would be in order.
Yeah, we got a bunch of them.
Yeah, we don't always get to them when we do live shows. Again, the next live show, 5:30, Wednesday, September 5th, at Dulono's Pizza. Let's see. And Jersey Joe, what do you think of Swiss youth hockey with the growth of players like Josie Fiala and Nico Hershier? Doing great.
Yeah, I mean, Yossi. Youth hockey in Switzerland's been tremendous.
I'm reading phonetically here.
Yeah, I mean, it's getting better and better. I mean, I remember at the 2010 Olympics. I mean, Switzerland was, wreaking havoc with some teams, and obviously Nino's a heck of a prospect and things like that. So, I think that we've seen for a long time that hockey overseas is just getting better and better. When I covered the Florida Panthers, we had, they had Finns and Swedes and everybody over there. So, but they get great coaching over in Switzerland too. North American players love to go over there and play if they can't get a job here as well. It's just, I mean, if you've been to Switzerland, it's just been awesome. But they really coach him up well there. So,
all righty. Will Tyler Seguin be with the Stars if they miss the playoffs after this season?
I just have such trouble believing that they would give him up. I mean, it was a swipe to get him begin with, and just from what I know about him, he absolutely loves Dallas. So it's just whether or not they want to make that bold move, and we'll see. I still think that he resigns there. I think they're the team that could show him the money, also give him the max contract where other teams can't. But if I had to say right now, I think Seguin stays there, but he'd be perfect for the Wild, that's for sure. But I don't see them trading him in division. And again, I would think that if you're going to potentially lose him for nothing, you trade him.
From B-Steph 12, Luke Cunnin over or under 10 NHL goals this year?
I'd say probably under. I think they're going to. A lot of it will depend on the health of the Wild. I mean, I don't see him making the team. And so if they're healthy this year, I think they just spend a lot of time in Iowa. If they're not healthy this year, they're going to need him. He'll come up. But, I talked to Fenton the other day. Fenton has made it very clear that he's in no hurry with Cunnin, that this is a major injury that he's coming off of, and that he wants to be careful with him. So I think he's a long shot to make the team at a camp.
Fixology Repair does their work quickly. They can fix your watch. They can sell you a watch. They can repair your iPad. They can repair your. They can engrave rings. They can engrave other things. They can repair your iPhone. They sell really cool stuff. They sell beautiful watches. They sell great accessories. Last winter they were selling all kinds of hand warmers and things like that for people who are here for the Super Bowl. Check out Fixologyrepair.com for all of their services. One location, third floor of the Mall of America by Nordstrom's. The other location, downtown Minneapolis, just south of the Wells Fargo Center and across from Dunn Brothers.
There are some things in life that you just can't live without. Now, whether it's a special piece of jewelry, a watch, or even your smartphone, you want it in working condition. At Fixology Repair, we are committed to restoring your pieces so that everything works or fits the way it ought to. Watch servicing, chain repair, and broken screen replacements are just a few of the services that we offer at our two locations, Mall of America and the Skyway in downtown Minneapolis. Please visit us at Fixologyrepair.com or at FixologyMN on Twitter to learn more. Mention this ad and get a 10% discount on our services.
I texted with John Hedges yesterday, actually, because my watch, it's all too fast. Every couple days, it's 5 minutes fast. So he's going to hopefully do some magic tricks with it.
Is that just your heart rate speeding up the watch?
It could be. That could be very, very well possible.
From NHL to Seattle on Twitter, a question about Wiffle Wars is off the table. He wants to know about your Wiffle Wars skills.
Not very good. They got fat bats this year. I'm convinced it's because of how bad my showing was last year. Wiffle Wars 2 Saturday at CHS Field. Benefits the Hendrickson Foundation.
Oh, good.
You can go get tickets online at, I think, wifflewards.com. And
great.
I'm on a team with Don Mitchell. I'm on a team with Jason Zucker's on my team, I believe. He's our captain, actually. Last year, Justin Morneau was my captain.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
How did Morneau do?
Morneau was good. He had a swing with one hand, though.
Is his wrist still bothering him?
Yeah, I think other issues, too. Yeah. And last year we had Stolhansky on my team, Dave Simonette. It was fun last year. I was shoddy. I was very shoddy last year.
That's a nice way to put it, Mike.
Yep.
Thank you. Saved us it costs us a lot of money to.
I know. Poor Brandon would have to listen to this whole thing to find where that was.
Let's not make Brandon listen to this show.
I know. God. I was talking to Brandon yesterday. He's got to be the hardest person, other than you, on the podcast network. Oh,
he's everywhere.
Yeah, he's everywhere. Where does he find the time?
Well, I do think this has become his primary job.
Nice.
Which is good for him and good for us.
Nice.
I think he does other stuff, and I know he still works at another restaurant. But, I think Brandon likes not having just one traditional job. I think.
Yeah, but just I was saying to him, we've done now how many shows of this?
800.
100. It's 160 or something.
Oh, my God.
He's done almost every one. That's got to be hard.
He needs a break.
Yeah.
He really does.
Yeah. He probably loves it when we say to him, hey, Souhan and I were just going to do a quick show on your handheld.
I think he does, actually. And you know what? Now that we have these really nice headsets, it's not as hard for him to edit. Because usually